And he's like, well, I got some stuff. He's like, but why don't you just reach out to Dr. Tom Cross? Here's his email address. I said, okay. I'm like, sure. So I emailed this guy again. He's a sports medicine physician in Australia who his last name is Cross. That's the cross bracing protocol. So in my head, didn't know. I assumed it was a cross.
That's
right?
what I was thinking.
And the whole time you said cross bracing? That's
right,
what I thought.
right.
Yeah.
Same. Like, who wouldn't? Like,
No,
so,
makes sense.
But it's Tom Cross.
Just a good play on words.
Right? So good. So he, so I emailed him, and within, less than 2 hours, I think he emailed me back. Be happy to help you. Like, here's all my research. Like, I'm dump this all to you. I can send you everything, and let's do a Zoom call. Whenever you can. Like, okay. So we were looking at times. Like, so I did a Zoom call with him at 11 o'clock Saturday night for me, which was 3 p.m. in Sydney for him on Sunday. So.
Did you know that off the top of your head, or did you have to calculate?
Oh, I looked at the fucking internet for hours.
I was just making sure with your
Somebody told me
obsession
you
for
could look
Australia
at
that
I don't know. I don't know the time conversion, but now I do know Sydney at minimum is 16 hours ahead of us. Ahead in the future.
I just had to make sure.
Yeah. No, I did not know, but I should. How am I ever going to survive? So we conference called for an hour, 11 to 12 o'clock on Saturday night for me. And just the quality of physician. I mean, again, I always say he was the client I was working with was the most important person that we were talking about at that time. Mm-hmm. It didn't matter his research. It didn't matter all of that. He was all about okay, we need to do what's best for him. And we, what is that? And we talked through what to do currently. We talked through the bracing. We talked through the research. We talked through how the concept even came to fruition. Which is very interesting. His father was an orthopedic who did who did some studying in the anatomical spaces. So he was like, oh, the ACL. So essentially it comes down to a theory of reduction, meaning if you fracture a bone and the two pieces are not near each other, you have to put the pieces together and then you cast it and then the bone heals. Fair? Mm-hmm. Right? That's pretty, right? So the ACL, in flexion, the ends come closest together, so it's given a chance to heal.
And we have potentially enough blood supply and nutrients to heal it.
So there's very specific, do not drain the knee, don't take NSAIDs, be on an anticoagulant. There's all these things that need to be done, but you brace at 90 and you give the ACL a chance to communicate.